This question is testing a grammar rule, and it is one of the most important grammar rules if you're looking for a top writing score because it's something that many people often overlook. They look at a question like this and they think that it's testing style, right? It's just about rearranging these words and just find the one that sounds the best, that kind of feels the most natural. And that actually might get you the answer if you've got a really, really good ear for what's going on, but it is much better to understand the rule because then there is only one answer and you can get to it really, really fast. You need to think not just about the answer choices sometimes, but about the actual sentence that is underlined and think, what is the structure of that sentence? In this case, we have a very classic SAT move. They are testing modifiers. The beginning part, the part that's not underlined, this is a modifier. It is kind of an intro clause and it's describing something. It's leading us into the sentence, right? So we need to remember that that modifier, that description, needs to be immediately followed by whatever it is describing. So let's take a closer look at it. More than just an in-house help desk for forgotten passwords and broken Wi-Fi routers. Turn it into a question. What is more than just an in-house help desk? Well, it's not the managers, right? It seems to even suggest in choice A, the managers rely on the IT workers to recommend new technologies that keep the business competitive, right? It's the IT workers who are working with technology. So the managers is what starts this sentence, and that is not what we're describing with this highlighted part. So this is a misplaced modifier. It is not correct. And so now thinking in those terms, we can kind of go through each of those choices and be like, well, we are talking about the IT workers, so the first thing after this comma needs to be the IT workers, otherwise we have a problem. So if we look, that does work in B. Businesses is not correct in C, and then D is a little bit of a trap here. So it does start kind of with IT workers, but this apostrophe is causing a little bit of a problem. It's making IT workers kind of not a noun anymore. Now it's more like an adjective, and it's describing the thing that this sentence really is about, the recommendations. So it's kind of like we're saying that the recommendations are more than just an in-house help desk. No, we want to say that the IT workers are more than just an in-house help desk for forgotten passwords and broken Wi-Fi routers. So choice B is the only one that actually follows the modifiers rule, and this is why if you can get away from this being a style question and remember that there's a grammar rule here, this is really, really quick and easy, right? We only really need to think about the first word or two, maybe the first three words in the case of choice D, to understand what is the right answer. So this rule is very clear, very consistent, but they're also very consistent about how they kind of sneak it into the test and make you think that it's about something completely different. So if you can remember this video for your writing section on the SAT, you are more likely to remember this rule exists, notice it when it happens, and hopefully save points on some very difficult questions.